What happens when you take yourself serious in 1 year? And then today, I'm going to be teaching you and telling you advices that I personally went through last year and the years beforehand on how I ran it up and what really happens when you lock in. Instead of procrastinating and telling yourself that you're going to do it and never doing it, I'm gonna tell you and talk to you. So let's right into the video. Let's go. So the first thing that most of the time happens when you take yourself serious, the distractions. People won't come your way. They're going to try to distract you to get at your pivot. So you yourself could go back to the old ways, which is either alcohol, sin, smoking, wasting money, going to bars, doing this, doing that. That's for the people that's 21 and up. For the people like my age under, they gon' the most of the time it be the lust, it be the females, it be your ex, it could be this, it could be that. The thing's still gonna hit you. Even people gonna be smoking. You feel me? It's gonna come back to you. It's gonna try to distract you to get off your pivot. And it's up to you how you take it and how you reward yourself and how you wanna take it as. And if you really wanna get distracted, then you gonna get distracted and get off your pivot. But if you really got your zone and you're actually locked in for that entire year, you're gonna keep eyes sharp focused. You're not gonna look back. You're gonna be like, alright, guys, look, before we dive back into the video, if you're trying to make a quick $10 or $20 every single day, this is a side hustle that I personally been doing right after my 9 to 5. And this video is sponsored by FreeCash. All you have to do is download the app, sign up, play a video game, and you get paid. Who don't like getting paid? Use my QR code right here, or you click the link in the description right down there. But let's get right into the video and let's get this money in 2026. I'm out. Boom. And taking yourself serious for that 1 year is so important, which is either you hitting the gym, getting your ass up and get your first 9 to 5 job, overworking yourself overtime, buying your first car, getting your license, getting your life together, doing this, doing that, doing the things that you know is important that you've been telling yourself that you was going to do and you never did it. Running up your first 5K, running up your first 10K and telling yourself that you're actually going to do it. Honestly, my first year that I took myself serious was I've always took myself serious. Was probably like 2 years ago, and I kept running it up after that. I always don't like going to parties. I don't like doing this. And if you ever saw me at a party, it was most likely only there for 30 minutes and get up out of there. Get 30, get my little clip and get up out of there on some real shit. Or if I'm ever in the hood, or if I'm ever with the guys, but I'll really be out. But look though, that 1 year that I took myself serious when it started, I had my first 9 to 5 job. I got my first 9 to 5. I locked the fuck in, and I was like, damn, this money gonna come in now. I ain't have a single dime. I always saved a little bit of money though. But look, my first job, that's my first year that I took myself serious. That was my first time when I got my first job. I took myself serious. I put myself the entire year. I was like, I'm gonna get my license, I'm gonna get my permit, I'm gonna take it in school, and I'm gonna get my 50 question rate. I'm gonna do everything that I need to save money for my car, and I'm gonna work my ass off and get my drip, because I ain't had no drip at the time. You know, money be coming and going. Having a single mom ain't easy. Your mom ain't gonna be buying you shit. For me, if you're struggling, you know what I mean. Got my first job, started racking up, got my fit. I was studying night and morning, studying for me to pass the 50 questions at the school. Because in high school, in New Jersey, for my high school, bro, like they legit make you take the 50 questions in school. You gotta take classes and all that. You gotta study. I was studying. I would go to sleep like at 2 in the morning, wake up at 7, go to school. Then I will get out of school at 3 or 2:55. Then I will go straight to work after 3 or 4, get off at 11. I was still grinding. It was nothing that was holding me back. And mind you, I was 16 at the time. Because for me, ain't nothing going to stop me. And mind you, I was grinding. I remember this night, morning, even in school, I would practice the 50 questions because I was locked in. I was locking myself in because I had my job. I had to pass the test because I wanted my car. I wanted my license. I wanted my permit because it's important. Boom, the time came. Passed the 50 question. Then the next week, if I'm not mistaken, I went to to this place. I kind of forgot because I got a bad memory. But I went to this place. I paid $400 and I had my money saved up for my 9 to 5. I was going to do that shit for me. Then boom, I told myself I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna do this shit for me and God. I'm gonna do this shit for myself. You feel me? I started getting closer to God, reading my Bible, doing what I had to do. And then, bro, all it took was 1 year to distract myself, feel me? But look, that whole year, I saved up money. I had 13K saved up, and I was still paying bills, working a minimum wage job. It took me a year and a half for me to save 13K though. Then I turned 17. Then I finally came with the road test, and I passed it. I paid for the classes. I did everything. Then I passed it. Boom. After I passed it, 2 weeks later, I bought my first car. And you can roll the clip right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
You saw that. That was my first car at just 16 or 17, one of those two. But boom, I got my first car. It was an Acura TL 2008. I love that car. Feel me? Boom, right? I was like, damn, I'm really doing this like this. Like, I locked in a year, and I was getting my car, my license. I was getting everything together like this, bro. I had like 9K in the bank. I had 3K in the crib. I was like, damn, I'm really running it up while paying rent, helping my mom, by the way. Paying rent still, paying my phone bill. No car insurance yet. Boom. I was like, damn, I'm really running it up at a young ass age. I was 16 with 13K in hand, bro. I bought my first car. I was like, damn, gang, I'm really doing this. Do I regret not starting businesses before that? Yes. That is one thing I'm gonna tell you. I wish I took it even more serious. I wish I had somebody to tell me, yo, start a business, do this with that money. Don't just have it laying there. Cause that money went downhill for me. But it's cool though. We learn and move on because now we wiser. But look though, take yourself serious for an entire year. Lock yourself in. It don't matter how many hours you gotta do. Even if you gotta do 60 hours a week, do it. Or I did 110. I was getting a 1.6K every 2 weeks a paycheck. Working my ass off, gang. Working and working. Like, that ass, bro, I was getting that chicken, bro, at just 16, bro. You're so serious, bro. It's really important to manifest and work your ass off. Make it all get paid off. If you want your first car, work, grind. Don't stop. Don't look back. Keep going. Hot. Just keep looking straight. And what I mean is, take yourself serious for 1 year is so important because you could do so much and start so much with it. Like, imagine you get a 28-hour job and you save up like 10K in that whole year because you probably got bills to pay. That's the max you could probably save, or probably 5K. Bro, you start your own business. You could get your first car. You could do so much with it to the point that you'll be like, damn, if I need emergency money, I got that shit sitting right there. I could use it. You feel me? And taking yourself serious in a year is so important because 6 months to a year. And I know people be like, nah, that's not possible. Yes, it is. If I could do it, you could do it. I'm a living proof that you could do it, gang. I've been doing this since I was 16. Matter of fact, I was legit saving a band. Every birthday gift that they used to give me, save that money. I've never been a spender like that. Now that I got older, I'll be spending once a day on my little drip. But end of the day, I can still sell this. You feel me? And what I mean is, bro, if you really look at it as like this, cut down the people you don't need in life and you really lock in and you take yourself serious as possible and you're like, damn, I'm really doing this right now, bro. You're going to see the blessing. You're going to see everything that comes in your life. And you must take Jesus Christ serious. If you believe in God, take him serious. Ain't nobody, he's not somebody to be getting played with, bro. Same way he gives you the blessing and he gives you the strength to work hard, he could take it like this, bro. I'm so for real. My God is a jealous God, bro. And you gotta remember that. You can't be in the world and with God. I'm one of those. I'm trying to learn how to be fully with God because I be in the world and God. And I'm trying to take him serious, gang. All it takes is 1 year of you doing what you gotta do. Even if you gotta get a beat up ass car, do what you gotta do. It's gonna take you to A to B, and ain't nobody gonna pay for your future, and nobody's looking out for you. Nobody really cares for you. The way that I'm talking to you, bro, is a true fact. People don't care for you, gang. You must do this shit by yourself, or you never start. Or you're never gonna take your life serious. You're gonna be 25, 30, over here in clubs, 21, club your whole life, wasting all your paycheck, never having a car, never having a license, always never locked in, never taking your life serious, never doing anything, bro. Lock in. Is you versus you every single day. Take that 1 year serious, bro. That 6 to a year is so important because you can do so much with it. You see, an example, I just started my first website, my first one-to-one vendor website. If you need a vendor, let me know. Link in the description. I just started it. And you know why? You know why I could afford a Shopify? You know why I could do this? Because I worked my ass off. I created it. I done watched videos, study, do this, do that in a span of a year, gang. I got the knowledge. Now I could create my stuff. Now I could do this, I could do that. I'm still trying to see what other things I could do. But as right now, we're going to keep going. I'm not looking back. I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. You feel me? Even if you got to get 2 jobs. That's another topic I'm going to talk about in my next video. How you can run it up without 2 jobs or with 2 jobs. You feel me? But what I mean is, lock yourself in. Take 1 year. All it takes is 1 year. Save your first 5 to 10K. The rest, invest. Do this, do that. Start something that you fuck with. If you fuck with content, go get you a camera. You got 5K sitting there, buy you a $1,000 to $2,000 camera. Get your computer. Boom. You don't even gotta get an expensive computer. You can get a $200 computer, gang, on some real shit. You can start off your phone. But do something that's gonna bring you and benefit you in the long run. You feel me? Do something that you gonna fuck with and you like. And you gonna be locked in with it for the next year. Take yourself accountable and serious. Because nobody's gonna ever do that for you. Either you wake up now or you're never gonna wake up. It's either go get it now or you're never gonna get up. Or you're never gonna be able to do what you love. Cause you know why? Cause you're holding yourself back. Instead of you holding yourself accountable or having the right people around you or the right people telling you, yo, Chris, yo, bro, stop doing this, bro. This shit not gonna get us nowhere. It's not giving us money. Let's do something with our money. Let's do something. What you doing, kid? If you don't got those type of people around you, then you with the wrong circle. If you're not holding yourself accountable in the next 6 to a year, that's on you. I'm trying to see you succeed. I want to succeed myself. Lock in. Get your money right. Get your mind right. Stop going out. Stop wasting money on bad habits like I always say if you watch all my videos. And stop being a dummy, bro. Stop being a dummy because of other people. Put yourself down for 6 to a year and you're going to see what I'm talking about. You're going to come back to this video and be like, damn, that little midget was right. He was right. He was right. Because why? I did this before. I've been doing this since a kid. If you lock yourself in for a year or 2 or 6 months, all it takes is 6 months. But if you lock yourself in, you're going to have cash just in hand, just laying there. You're going to start your little side hustle. You're going to start your own little business. You're going to start your own vendor's link if you want. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you put your mind into it, you're going to do it. This camera I got is a band. The watch I got is 4 band. I got 4K sitting there. I got my little business going on. All because of why? Because of my 9 to 5, because I took a serious game. But this all could get taken away like this, over a snap of a finger. If I don't got God in my heart, even if God be like, oh, I'm going to take it away. Let me see how you react. I know he going to come back 10 times harder and give me the blessings I need. So lock in. It's you versus you every single day. But that's all I pretty much have to say in the video. Lock in. Give yourself 6 to 1 year and you're going to see what I mean. You going to come back to this video and comment and be like, Chris, you was right, gang. You was right. Feel me? And if you do need any type of website, any type of render links, the link in the description will be right down there. And road to 3K subs, so subscribe and hit that like button, share, comment with your family. Yo, share this with your family, mom, aunt, grandma, auntie, grandpa, all that. Cousins, nephews, all that. And comment down below what videos y'all want to see next, what inspiration y'all want to see, what type of content y'all want to see. And I don't need that. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. And your boys out. I'm out. Bye.